South America's biggest economy. It's the continent's most powerful country, one that thought it was rid of a history of violent military coups. But now, Brazil's democratically elected President Dilma Rousseff says that she's the victim of a political coup after Congress Sunday night voted overwhelmingly to send impeachment proceedings against her to the Senate. Dilma's supporters reacted to the vote with shock and sadness, while her enemies and anti-government protesters celebrated. But what has she done? Presided over the worst recession in nearly a century, allegedly used creative accounting to conceal the hole in her budget, tried to hire her predecessor, perhaps to shield him from criminal investigation. But are these impeachable offenses? She herself has not been tainted by or even accused of corruption, and she refuses to resign.
Those who call me to resign show the fragility of their conviction of the process of impeachment, because above all, they are trying to instate a coup d'etat against our democracy. I can assure you that I will not cooperate with this. I will not resign for any reason whatsoever.
So, what is at the core of this political drama that's led to anger and frustration online and on the streets? Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative reporter Glenn Greenwald lives in Brazil, and he's closely covering this constitutional crisis. He joined me from Rio. Welcome back to the program, Glenn.
Great to be with you.
So were you surprised? Did anybody really think that at the last moment she could have got the votes she needed to stave off this sort of impeachment process?
I don't think the outcome was particularly surprising. I think that the margin was fairly surprising, although Brazilian politics, like in a lot of other countries, is about momentum and power. And once there was a perception that they had the votes, a lot of last-minute undecided switch to the pro-impeachment side so that they can be on the winning side. I think what did surprise people, though, was the tenor of the proceedings in the House. It was extremely raucous, very ugly. You had pro-impeachment advocates standing up and hailing the 1964 coup and the right-wing military dictatorship that followed. One prominent right-wing congressman who's expected to run for president specifically praised the chief torturer of the military regime, who, of course, tortured Dilma Rousseff, the president, before